Hey YouTube, it's GV Lum Guy. Today is June 24th, and this video is going to be one of those where I just discuss a couple things that are on my mind in the news, kind of the current events and commentary. I'd like to start off with what caught my attention this afternoon, listening to the Hannity show driving home. He had a guest on the show and they were discussing Edward Snowden, and the guest was saying how she felt that he should have went to Congress or the Senate or some other manner of disclosing this information to the government or to the people. I'm not sure to who exactly what she was thinking, but here's my response to that commentary. Have you ever heard of Thomas Drake? Thomas Drake, I've got some video on him. He's a whistleblower from NSA back in 2006, I think it was, that he went public with all the information that he had, and there's some videos on that subject. I'll post a link down below on that. He spent from 2001 till 2006 bringing his information before Congress to make this information known. Guess what Congress did with all that information? They buried it. It never went anywhere because it's all classified. And guess what? I think that Edward Snowden realized that at the time that he decided to go to the press, to go to the people. And one more thing. All those congressmen and senators, they pretty much knew what was going on, and they signed off on it. It was kind of a unanimous, bipartisan decision to spy on Americans, to spy on domestic everything. Here's the other thing that kind of bothers me. Everybody keeps referring to this FISA court that gives us authorization to spy on American citizens every 6 months or 3 months, whatever renewal period they've got that set up for. Here's my question. Foreign intelligence surveillance is what those letters stand for. The first word in there is foreign. Anybody catch that? It's not domestic. It's not DISA, D-I-S-A, domestic intelligence surveillance. It's the foreign intelligence. How can the foreign intelligence court give authorization for the NSA to spy on American citizens? I don't know. You tell me. Somebody tell me that. Anyway, I don't think Snowden wanted the information that he had to be buried by Congress. That's the reason he went to the press as opposed to going to Congress. So that's my first thought. Now here's the thing that really kind of ticks me off. On Friday, a report came out about the IRS. Now, today, Monday, it's finally reached at least the Glenn Beck show. So Glenn Beck's talking about it.
The IRS has sent more than $46 million in tax refunds.
This is amazing.
To 23,994 unauthorized alien workers who listed the same exact address in Atlanta, Georgia in 2011.
2011. The IRS sent over $46 million in refunds to 23,994 illegal aliens, all filing with the same address in Atlanta. I mean, have we completely lost control of our government? It sure looks like it. You've got the IRS that is so busy targeting conservative groups that are opposed to Obama. Anyone that opposed Obama got special attention from the IRS, while at the same time, in the same year, the IRS is completely acting like complete stupid dunderhead idiot, not a nincompoop, completely unqualified, as a complete disaster in our government. Folks, it's time to shut down the Internal Revenue Service. We don't need this organization that has created this environment of corruption where we can send $46 million of hard taxpayer collected tax money. We're going to send that as refunds to illegal aliens. Well, they're calling them, quote, unauthorized aliens. This is the new Polito-speak. Unauthorized aliens. Not illegals, but unauthorized aliens. We have lost control of our government. It's time for some major changes, folks. It's time for us to stop arguing over whether we're Republicans or Democrats and realize that the Republicans are completely corrupt. Both parties. They've signed on to all these bills. They signed the NDAA bill almost unanimously. They signed on to Obamacare. They're getting ready to sign some amnesty bill. Folks, I'm afraid that we don't have representation in Washington. We have total corruption in Washington. Most of the people in there are there for themselves. They're not there to serve the people. They're not there to, I'm going by their actions. You know, there's an old saying, probably doesn't mean much anymore, but actions speak louder than words. We got a lot of words. We got political correct words. We hear all the right words that tickle us and make us feel good, coming from our congressmen, whoever our favorite congressmen and senators are. They're always saying just the right words that make us feel so good. But take a look at their actions, folks. Their actions speak louder than words. Their actions are this. They signed a bill that gives Congress and basically government workers a waiver on Obamacare. They don't have to have Obamacare. They don't want to have to pay for that ridiculous situation. That's falling on you and I, folks. It's falling on the regular people. The unions don't have to participate. Big corporations that are friends with Obama, like McDonald's and whatnot, they don't have to. They got waivers. They got special waivers. They don't have to participate in this. The unions don't have to participate. Who's participating in this Obamacare anyway? All right, anyway, that's a different subject. But I just feel like our government is out of control, and what Edward Snowden did, as far as I'm concerned, he blew the whistle. He blew the whistle on a corrupt situation that has been going on for, what, 12 years now? Since 2001? And you folks that are critical of him thinks that he's damaged U.S. security. What he did was he revealed the corrupt, power-hungry, surveillance-oriented administration that's in power right now. Don't forget, what are we up to here? 4.5 years of Obama. Don't put this all off onto Bush. It started under Bush, and I'll be the first one to admit he was the one that started this surveillance program under his watch, under Dick Cheney. These guys are corrupt, warmongers, oil dollar folks. They get all their money from, basically they've sold us out. Whoever the highest bidder is gets the prize here. Anyway, I'm glad to see that this discussion about the IRS, $46 million in refunds, is coming out. The truth is they were distracted with their political inspired harassment of conservative groups to stop them from putting any resistance up to re-electing their leader, their messiah, their savior, Obama. Alright? That's it. I'm just going to leave it at that. Just had to get all that off my chest. So thanks for watching, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up.